Hi, I'm Ron Peterson, the co-founder of Omega Diversified Financial and Health Services. And today, well, I'm usually on the other side of the camera doing background stuff and doing logistic stuff, but my co-partner and founder said, look, take this opportunity to get out here and to tell you about something that we're very, very passionate about. And that's the Now We Know campaign. Have you heard about it? I know you've heard about the Not Me and the various other campaigns out there, but there's a campaign that will be creeping into your awareness, and it's about Now We Know. And now we know what? Now we know about the ill effects, the toxicity that are in the sanitary pads, the sanitary napkins, I should say, that women are using over and over again. Why is that an issue? And then even more so, why it is an issue to me as a male? Well, I've got daughters, I've got sisters, I have every female in my family that uses sanitary napkins. And it wasn't until I was a part of a focus group that brought this to my awareness. What actually happened was it dissected the sanitary napkins that are out on the market now, and it showed the various ingredients that go into the making of those sanitary napkins. Now, would you know, as a part of the focus group, they talked about the fact that the FDA doesn't even regulate this industry, the sanitary napkin industry. It doesn't even monitor what materials that go into that. And would you believe it? Wood chip. Can you imagine that? Wood chip goes into that. Recycled paper. Well, how bad is wood chip and how bad is recycled paper? Well, it's not just that itself, but it's the entire process that's involved around that. Recycled paper, for example, comes from anywhere, wherever, doesn't matter what color the paper is, doesn't matter what kind of paper it is, corrugated board, etc., and it goes through a process. That process also goes through a chemical process to break the paper down. It goes through a bleaching process to make the paper nice and white, which you would think because it's a sanitary napkin, it's nice and white, it's sanitary, but the bleaching process has a lot of chemicals in it. And I said, oh my goodness, wow. Then also, the sanitary napkin that they dissected, it also is wrapped in plastic. Now, can you imagine that? That delicate part of a woman's body during that time of month, she's wrapped in plastic as well as a chemical cloth and material. It also, some of the products have cotton, but the cotton is the kind of cotton that they use a lot of pesticides, a lot of repellents, and so can you imagine all of those chemicals, all of that goes into a sanitary napkin? Now, I was just really floored, and as many other men would be, what I did though, I stopped and I said, look, I got to show this to my fiance and co-partner, co-business partner, just kind of get validation on it. Not that I really need it, but many of us men, we really don't know and don't understand what's going on that type of month. We think that there's another monster in the house. That's all we think about, that, oh my goodness. But when she saw the presentation and explained it to me, she said, Ron, this is a no-brainer. So many women are not aware of exactly what's going on, what's happening with these sanitary packets. She wasn't aware of it either, and so, we just began to get very, very passionate about it and doing our own research and our own due diligence. And so let me just take a moment, let me just read to you what some of the notable organizations are saying about this issue. For example, the Center for Disease Control reports that over 600,000 women receive hysterectomies each year, and a total of 20 million over the life that they've been recording these things have received hysterectomies. So, what does that have to do with sanitary napkins? The research has found that it's directly related to fibroids. And fibroids are directly related to the quality of sanitary napkins that women are using. And women are using these sanitary napkins over and over again. We didn't stop there. We also researched the World World Health Organization. Let me just read what they say. Now, these are statistics that you can Google and find on the internet, so it's not just me saying it and some other people just saying it just to kind of allow their products or just to just to tell you some things that are really not true. The World Health Organization, which is notable internationally for researching and giving reports on the kinds of health issues that affect people throughout the world. They're saying poorly manufactured sanitary napkin causes gynecological diseases. Why? Because the pads are made of plastic material that contain pesticides and herbicides, the same thing I just said. They contain dioxin, which are environmental pollutants. And based on their research, a short-term exposure, short-term, they say, to dioxins can cause skin darkening and altered liver function. Now, this is the World Health Organization, including the CDC. So these are some organizations that are notable for looking at diseases and looking at things that affect us throughout the world, and especially in the United States. So, we begin to wonder why. Well, why doesn't the FDA regulate that? And you can speculate and you can do the research on it, what have you, but who knows why they don't? For sure, we can kind of, look at it and think that, okay, it's just about profit, it's about all those other kind of things. But one important note that, as far as the hysterectomies are concerned, and it's reported that over 65 to 75% of the women who have the hysterectomies are women of color. Interesting statistic. Also, it's being said that 60% of them who have hysterectomies are avoidable. They're saying it's avoidable by proper care and wearing quality sanitary napkins. Oh my goodness. So the Now We Know campaign. Now we know. And that's the slogan that we're saying, that we're going back, and the no is spelled N-O, because we're saying no to those sanitary napkins, those sanitary products that are killing our women, killing our children, killing our mothers, our aunts, and all the females that are in our society. And more importantly, it's since women of color are directly affected by it, women of color are becoming very much extinct. Wow. That was amazing. That was an amazing fact to me. That was amazing when we really took a look at it like that, because as being the parents, the nurturers of our culture, of just society in general, not just our culture, but we're talking about all women are affected by this, then we really have to take a look and have to take a note of the quality of the products that are out on the market. And so ergo, this is part of the reason why I did and why my partner and many others are joining the Now We Know campaign. We're saying no more to those kind of products, educating our women, educating our community on the quality of products that would make a difference. Ergo, Inspire and their campaign, they came out with a campaign of Now We Know. And how are we facilitating this campaign? We're enlisting the support, we're enlisting the partnership of women organizations, community organizations, and we're on a massive campaign to get this message out to over 1 million, if not more, women throughout the year of 2018 and 2019. We really want to touch the education of women in our community, women throughout the world. This is becoming international at this particular point, to really become aware of this as an issue. How does one get involved? Well, first, what we suggest is that you join a focus group and just see. It's about really seeing, it's about taking time to do your research, to do the due diligence and finding out as much information as possible. Join one of our focus groups. Touch and feel, dissect, because what actually happens in the focus group, we actually break down, tear apart, so that you can see and touch and feel exactly what these products are made of. There's been many experiments where they've struck a match, lit the sanitary napkin. You can see the toxicity that is in the smoke. So there are many researchers out there. So what we'd like you to do is to really take that first step, to come to a campaign, to come to a meeting, come to a forum, be a part of a session where you're actually getting educated. And then secondly, once you see what's going on and have a little bit of knowledge about it, partner with us. We'd like you to partner with us to do community awareness campaigns. We begin to interact with churches, schools, women organizations, to do community-wide campaigns, to get the word out. To develop informational sessions where doctors, where lay people, where just anybody in particular that have an interest in this issue come and meet and sit down and discuss it. And then we show you the alternative, the products that are out there that are more quality products that give you a better lifestyle. So it's all about changing your lifestyle, yes, but it's all about educating yourself. And so the Now We Know campaign, it's throughout the United States. You call in. I'm going to give you my name and my number. Well, my name I've already given you, but my number, so that you can call us. We'll schedule an appointment with you, or we'll directly to one of the campaigns that are taking place through either New York, whatever state you're in, because it's ongoing. It's a campaign that's ongoing, it's growing. And the more you stay tuned to it, the more you'll become aware of it. So my number is 347-470-1280, or at omegahealthylife@gmail.com. Also, you can go to our website, www.omegahealthylife.com. Come out, join us. It's a very important movement. We think that everyone should, both men and women, should take an active participation in it, take an active involve, because the life you save not only may be your own, but it also is your daughter, your sister, your mother, your auntie. And just remember this, during that life cycle when women go through their monthly cycles, year after year after year after year, unless they change their habits, they're using the same quality pad, sanitary napkin that's out there. You've got to change that. We've got to enjoy the quality of life that we're given and be blessed by it. Thank you.